Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales is the 5th installment of the Pirates film franchise and in many rights recaptures the same magic and majesty as the original film did all the way back in 2003. Full of even more pirate lore and legend, Dead Men Tell No Tales is a sequel befitting of a film's final adventure, as Disney has said. But it's the ending of the film that does beg a few questions that need answering, so avast, here be your spoiler warning, as everything I'll be discussing from here on out has major movie ruining spoilers to Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales or Salazar's Revenge depending on where you live, so you've been warned. The one big question we're left with is, will there be a sequel to Dead Men Tell No Tales, or is this truly the last pirate adventure for our heroes? But before we get into that, first the recap and breakdown leading to the film's end. The story of Dead Men Tell No Tales follows Captain Jack Sparrow as being a down on his luck and even drunker than usual pirate than we've seen before. The winds of ill fortune blow even harder when new character Henry Turner seeks out Captain Jack's help to find the Trident of Poseidon, so he can break the curse of the Flying Dutchman and get his father, Orlando Bloom's William Turner, back and reunited with Keira Knightley's Elizabeth Swann. But Jack, being so out of sorts, he's traded away his most important possession, the compass that points you to what you want the most, for a bottle of rum. In trading away his compass, he has betrayed the item, cursing himself. The curse is that he who betrays the compass will have the thing he fears most unleashed upon him. Since there's no chance of a rum shortage in the Pirates of the Caribbean universe, this leads us to Javier Bardem's character, the notorious pirate hunter Capitan Salazar. Long ago, when Salazar was attempting to execute all pirates from the sea, Captain Salazar nearly succeeded, but one ship remained and attempted to escape into the Devil's Triangle. This ship was captained by the young Jack Sparrow, who outsmarted Salazar by outmaneuvering him, leading Salazar, his crew, and his ship, the Silent Mary, to all die in the Devil's Triangle. But Salazar and his crew were resurrected by the supernatural powers of the Triangle, and they all became cursed themselves by becoming undead. Fueled by revenge and cursed to wander the world as a ghost for eternity, as well as Jack Sparrow's betrayal of the compass, all led Salazar to be freed from the Triangle in an attempt to hunt down Captain Jack and secure the Trident of Poseidon for himself to break he and his crew's ghostly curse. Throughout the film, another main character is introduced in Kaya Scolario's playing Karina Smith, an astronomist and a horologist. No, not that kind of horologist. There you go, not the sexiest occupation in the world. Anyway, because of Karina's superior intellect, she is constantly accused of being a witch. Her life's goal, though, has been to find her real father. Only armed with a journal that has clues to the location of the Trident of Poseidon, and on this journal is a map that can be read by no man, and contains a ruby piece on the journal's cover, she eventually teams up with Henry Turner and Captain Jack as they all head for the Trident. Yet Salazar, who is hot on their trail, employs Barbossa. As Barbossa has come into possession of Jack's compass, Barbossa eventually double-crosses Salazar as he wants the Trident for himself, only so Salazar can't use it to break his own curse, giving Salazar rule over the seas that Barbossa currently had. When Barbossa teams up with Captain Jack, Henry, and Karina, it's teased that Karina's long-lost father she's been searching for her entire life was actually Barbossa, as he recalls seeing the journal she had somewhere before. Eventually, all parties find the mysterious island leading to Poseidon's Trident by following the star pattern on Karina's journal cover. The island, glimmering with diamonds, is actually a replication of the night's sky, where each diamond represents a star, and the 5 rubies match up perfectly with the star pattern they've been following on Karina's journal cover. One of which is not lighting up because Barbossa remembers he stole a piece of ruby and gave it to Karina along with the journal when he abandoned her when she was a child. Much earlier in the film, when Karina was deciphering the journal for clues, she used a blood moon and the ruby to see the words, "To release the power of the sea, one must divide." This saying has 2 uses. First, when Karina puts the missing ruby fragment back, it splits the sea in 2, exposing the Trident of Poseidon, and also in order to unleash the curse-breaking potential of Poseidon's Trident, the Trident must be broken. Which young Henry does as Jack and Salazar are both holding it, thus allowing all active curses among them to be broken. Henry frees his father from the surface of the Flying Dutchman, Salazar and his crew are no longer ghosts, and Captain Jack is able to retain the compass he betrayed. Now on to the ending of the film. As Salazar makes one last attempt on Captain Jack, Henry, and Karina's life, Barbossa decides he must make the ultimate sacrifice in order to save the girl that he knows to be his daughter. The big reveal being that the star pattern on Karina's journal is also tattooed on Barbossa's forearm. Karina, still unaware that Barbossa is her long-lost father, asks, "Who am I to you?" To which Barbossa responds, "Your treasure." Barbossa realizes that all the plunder he's earned ruling the seas for the last few years is nothing compared to a daughter's love. Side note, it really seems like the first half of cinema in 2017 has really been about Fathers of the Year, with Logan from Logan and Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and maybe Dominic Toretto from The Fate of the Furious, all making strong cases for a new award category at the end of the cinematic year. But back to the film. Now with Salazar's crew gone for good, swallowed by the sea as the split comes to, Karina Smith takes on her father Barbossa's name, keeping his legacy strong. Karina and Henry finally give in to the itch between them, and Henry's father William Turner arrives on shore, shortly followed by the much anticipated return of Keira Knightley as Elizabeth Swann, possibly securing the idea that this Pirates of the Caribbean story is not the final adventure, even though at this point it would make for a happy ending. Now, as for Captain Jack, who as Gibbs tosses aside the map and says that for his next destination will follow the stars, have a rendezvous beyond the horizon, it's really hard to say where he could be heading, as there's still so much pirate lore that Disney could have their own interpretation on. But as far as this being the supposed final adventure, just know this. No, this is not the final adventure for our heroes, at least technically. Dead Men Tell No Tales is actually supposed to be part 1 of a 2-part finale, as director Joaquin Ronin confirmed in an interview. As far as the details of the sequel go, and the post-credits scene in case you missed it, I do have a video that goes into much deeper detail about another character that could have been revived from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, ultimately leading to one big final showdown with Captain Jack, Will Turner, Elizabeth Swann, Henry Turner, and Karina Barbossa, and most likely a surprise appearance by Davy Jones. By Henry breaking his father William Turner's curse, it seems to have also broken Davy Jones's curse, as evidenced by the post-credits scene. And we still don't exactly know how daughter of Blackbeard Angelica's story ends on that island, as she is still in possession of the Jack of Voodoo doll, and still has many more years to live after drinking from the Fountain of Youth, or what Disney really has in store for the actual final adventure sometime in the near future. But as soon as they do, I'll be sure to let you all know here first. Anyway, that's everything I have for the ending explained of Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales or Salazar's Revenge. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe below and tell me your thoughts on the film. Also be sure to comment who's your pick for Father of the Year in movies in 2017 so far, Hugh Jackman's Logan from Logan, Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales, or Mary Poppins y'all Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And also, if you had to guess the title for the final Pirates film, what would you pick? And don't forget, as always, this is 5 Fingers Explains Everything with the Fingabang Show. It's a pirate's life for me.